second time's the charm. Man, I tell you what, they say great things come out of New Jersey. That's me, that's Corey, and that's this guy down here, Chip Snell. Man, Mr. AKA Mr. Brick Centric, right? We're doing a good 5 minutes with Mr. Chip. Chip, how
Well,
you doing, man?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me. It's we're on a final countdown. It's what is it? 8 days away from our inaugural Brick Centric here in Los Angeles.
Yes, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. It's a party that's going to be, man. A party. I can't wait to get there.
Yeah, we're
Wow.
looking forward to having you. And Corey, I think you need to come as well. That's all I'm saying.
You know, I would love to, but man, you know, my schedule is so busy. I got an event at a library, and then I got an event at a 4-H club
Very cool.
in South Jersey, and I do it every year for them. I'm one of the judges, so I will be busy next weekend. But the next one you guys have, I'm blocking out my calendar. I want to be there because LA is a different type of vibe. I enjoy LA, but we're going to get into it when we get to these questions.
Sure. That's great. Yeah, we'd love to have you and have some fun. So, and you'll be able to see all the incredible designers and builders that we have in Southern California and really the Southwest.
Awesome. All right. Let's get right to it. All right. Chip, you're a Lego newbie. Well, sort of. You've been around the scene. Can you tell us what you've been doing in the past year and where are you exactly taking us?
Well, I think that for the past year, I've been going to every convention in the United States, Canada, Australia, and the UK. Also went to Scareback. So really learning the ropes, if you will, helping volunteering at all the different shows. I think that trying to find the best elements of each show. And I think in LA, we're going to pull from those, put them together and do an LA twist to them and have a really great time. And I think LA is LA, and we're going to really celebrate that. Our theme this year is A Star is Rising, and it's not me or the convention. It's the designers and the builders that are going to be showcasing their work. We have someone who's bringing a 7-foot tall Avengers Tower.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm not helping touch it. I'm gonna bring it in, and that's it. I'm like, over there to the left, exactly right. We've got Copper Canyon coming from Arizona. They're doing a 20 by 20 train layout.
wow.
So it's going to be even bigger than the one they did in Cascade. So that's going to be awesome. And they do such great detail work. So, and I think that really leveraging what LA has to offer. I mean, we were talking earlier about Lego Masters and what have you. Brandon Griffith's doing a great talk on building big and what that looks like. So he did all of the behind the scenes builds for during the staging and what have you. So it's good. Yeah. And so we're taking you on a journey to LA, having some fun and really enjoying everything that we have to offer. We're going to Universal the first day. A couple of people are going, about 20 people, and then we've got about 50 people going to Disneyland on Monday after the convention.
That's right. Oh,
Wow.
let me change my flight.
Let me know. You can always change it. I got a van driving down everybody.
I think I'm gonna go. I think I want to go.
So Chip, you mentioned something that you went to different conventions all over the world. So that means that you are learning from different types of venues, different promoters, different atmospheres. So you're bringing in a whole bunch of information. You're bringing in all this. So that leads us into our second question. Now, what have you learned attending all of these Lego conventions, and what's going to make your convention different from them?
Well, I think first and foremost, it's all about building relationships with the people that are attending, the AFOLs, and even the general public, and really being evangelical, if you will. The idea of like spreading the good word about Lego and what we can do for kids and anyone really as a hobby. I think that for what I've learned from everybody else, for example, I'm never going to be Cody. I can't throw that much merch at people and risk serious injury. I can't do it. Bob Day up in Portland was great. I
Yeah,
helped him run
yes.
his event or
One
their
of my
event.
favorites.
Yeah, doing swag and what have you, and everything else. In Seattle, they do fantastic tech. My tech is a little first year bumps right now. I think it's being held together by duct tape and crazy glue. But next year it'll be better. So it's good. But I think LA is LA. It's Southern California. I think we're going to have a great experience. We're going to be dining Friday and Saturday night, the whole group, which is awesome. We're doing a taco truck, Green Line Tacos, and we're doing Dave's Hot Chicken. So come on, can't go wrong.
Can't beat that. Can't beat that at all. Can't beat
Yeah,
that.
and then our prizes are going to be for each theme, and I'm not part of the judging at all. It's by the theme coordinators. We're looking at $250 gift cards, and then Best in Show, which will be by the everyone attending the AFOLs. There'll be a cruise on MSC Cruises, 4 days, 3 nights.
Oh,
Yeah, and I don't know if you guys know that, but MSC is co-branded with Lego in all their children's areas.
oh, true.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think that'll be a lot of fun, and seeing the value in celebrate the designers. That's what's key, and the builders. That's the main focus of what we're doing.
All right, Chip. You've been handling that like a champ. So let's get to the tough question.
Okay.
You wouldn't be keeping it real if our audience didn't ask. We wouldn't be keeping it real if our audience, if we didn't ask this question. With the boost of promotion of AFOS that you spent the whole year, maybe 2 years drawing into your big event. What have you been doing to promote the show to the general audience, the mom and dad that don't know Lego?
Well, I think that for me, editorial sells the show. So by editorial, anything in print, anything on calendars, anything that local media, KTLA, what we talked about is our #1 morning show. We have a commitment from them. We have a commitment from a couple of national outlets. So to me, that is key. I think Facebook is great. I think Instagram's great, but I don't know what the return on investment is in doing ads there. I've done a couple, and I haven't really seen. I'm getting a lot of likes, but not a lot of purchases from them. So I think it's a mix that needs to happen. And for me, again, strongly believe in editorial. That and if we have a slow first night, then it'll be busier the second and third day for sure. I think that's the way I'm looking at it, and I think that we have a potential to do massive numbers, and I think this year we're going to do really solid numbers. We'll probably rival some of the shows across the U.S. In our first year. I strongly believe that. Bricktastic in Manchester is the largest show in the UK or in Europe, and they get 10,000 people through their door.
Wow.
Over the 2 days. I think that one of the things that is really concerning to me is because of the geopolitics going on, no Canadians are coming, and so we're doing a virtual show for them, and through across the world, but no, people just don't want to fly down to the U.S., which is, I think every show on the West Coast is going to be affected by that.
Yeah, because what we fail to realize on the East Coast is that you're more closer to those countries than we would be. So
No, for sure. But we do have people come from the UK and Malaysia and Chile and other places in South America. So I think it's going to be a really diverse crowd, which is great. And again, I don't know if you've seen other countries building techniques. Like in Japan, you can't build big because you don't have the space to do it. So you do these incredibly intricate small models, which is just incredible. So that's why we're doing the micro scale theme as well, which will be cool.
That's the unfortunate reality of where we are today. That it is going to affect numbers, but I do want to circle back to our second question that we asked you about the spin that you're going to put on this particular convention, because Mel mentioned it earlier. One of our first outings as Lego Masters in 2020 was to Bricks LA. For me, that was my first introduction to the Lego convention culture. I've been to Lego conventions, but I went to go get, like bulk pieces and everything. I didn't really experience it. Bricks LA was my first experience. We also mentioned Bricks Cascade. So these were two of the biggest West Coast conventions. And since then, Bricks LA has kind of faded away. Bricks Cascade is still around, but it doesn't have the impact that it had at one point, in my opinion. Now you're entering into a void. There is a huge void on the West Coast for Lego conventions. There was one last year that a fellow Lego master was kind of promoting, Allison. She promoted this big convention out in the West Coast. You have the potential of blowing up the market. So I guess my question to you is, what are you expecting in 2 years from now? Will we be talking about Centric as a prominent convention, or so what is your goal? What is your plan?
I think Allison does a great job doing a boutique event in Solvang, which is a small town about 2 hours north of LA, and it's wine country, but it's tiny. I think she, I don't know how many people she has, but I went last year, and it's small, really small. I think that for LA and what we're doing, you got to shout out to First Salt Lake. I mean, Brick Slopes is amazing. Cody, Brian, Nikki, and everyone else there does a great job. Mike, I think BrickCon in Seattle does a really, really good job. And then I think Cascade, they do things their way. I think it's really good. But I think that for us, we're concentrating on seminars. So you're going to learn building techniques. We've got Bricklink coming, and they're doing a series of 4 classes. One is on basic studio. And then they're doing one for AFOLs where it's going to be all about creating instructions, which will be cool. And then they're doing one for the general public, and they're doing a couple sessions for that. So again, it's reaching out and then bringing people into the community, I think, is so important. And being LA, I think that we'll have the density, for lack of better words, as well as the breadth to do it. There's not another convention in reality of this scale within 800 miles of where we are.
That's it.
So, and that's Cody, and Brian and Nikki and Brick Slopes.
Yeah.
So I think that the extra sauce, if you will, for LA will be the incredible talent, and then the incredible designers. And we're going to move into other aspects. We were hoping to do our movie festival this year. We're talking to another sponsor, and they're going to be a perfect fit, being LA. I can't get into details, but pay your subscription is all I'm going to say.
Got you. I want to throw an extra question onto this question. Okay. Now, this is happening in March, right?
Correct.
Are you considering to leave this event as a March event, or based on what happens this first time around, would you consider moving it to another month?
It's funny you should mention that. I have a commitment for 5 years at another date. It'll be at the same location at the moment. I think you guys will experience it. You'll see it. I think it's perfect. It has some way to expand, but we'll be probably at the last weekend in January moving forward. So right after Australia, and I believe other conventions are moving as well, but I don't want to give away their, news. But I think it will probably have it at one a month, hopefully in the United States.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So we'll really kick off the season, if you will.
Yep. It'll be a year-round thing and not a season.
There you go.
Perfect. And then there's other possibility of things happening on some water, but I don't know who's going to be doing that.
I heard about that. Yep. Heard about that.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
All right, Chip, we'll get you out of here on this. I'm a newbie to Centric. Generally, everybody will be. But I hear you got a lot of things going on. Tell me some things that I could do to boost my social media just a bit.
Well, I think that tagging the appropriate hashtags, keep come and film. We're going to have a dedicated studio space for our partners in the media. So we'll have that. I think that the other things that we'll be doing, there'll be some great interview opportunities with people like yourself and other quote unquote celebs within the community. I think that we will have just incredible builds that I think will really, for lack of a better word, sell themselves. And if this year is a little slow, then next year will be even stronger. And I think that, to say off the bat, oh, I'm going to get 20,000 people through the gate, it's not going to happen. But if you say, I'm feeling comfortable about 10 to 12, I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Agreed. Where can we all find Brick-Centric, and if we were looking for buying tickets, where can we?
Brickcentric.com. That button right there that says buy tickets. Also doing AFOL passes still. We are requiring, if you want to display a mock, to buy a 3-day pass. But that, I think, pays for itself just in what we talked about. You're getting dinner Friday, Saturday night. You're also getting a great swag bag, 3 games, and then all these seminars. I think it's a no-brainer, especially in comparison to other shows.
Sure. Yeah.
Also, I'm on Facebook, Brickcentric, and then also Instagram is Brickcentric DOTCLM.
Gotcha.
I just started following you guys during our conversation. I would say this. I am very excited for you and the prospect of what can happen. I hate that I won't be able to be there to experience it because it's nothing like the first. Me and Mel can attest. But I am.
You guys got to hold me afterwards.
For you. Yeah. I'm rooting for you and rooting for your success in this. I think it's important to have conventions all throughout the country because you want people to experience Lego. You want people to experience, the fun of a convention. And I'm so happy that, this is coming to LA, and this will be another reason for me and Mel to make more trips to LA. So I'm excited for you guys, rooting for you guys. I can't wait to hear all the good news when you guys come back.
Well, so appreciate that. And then just before we go, here is our Children's Hospital partnership. We've created this brick badge that's only available at Brickcentric.
Nice.
And if you look, it's got the snot brick and then the butterfly, which is their logo.
Yeah.
So all the proceeds from this will go to Children's Hospital, which is good.
Oh, cool.
And then our con kit is only 600 are being made. And we had a contest to see who was going to design it. And Nino Goopster or Goopa is amazing. And we chose his design, and that'll be unveiled at the convention. And he'll be doing a signing for that. And then I'm going to give you a preview of our brick badge.
What? Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah. That's how we roll.
Cancel some of these events I got this weekend.
Yeah, I think. Well, here's the thing: you could always come virtually. That's all I'm saying. We've got virtual tickets, so and we'll be recording all the seminars, and then you can watch them later if you want to.
All right,
exactly.
Corey, get on a plane with me. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Come on.
Oh, I'm sorry. What was that again? Oh, yeah, it's brick. That's there you go. Hold on, one more. There you go.
Out.
Oh,
yeah. Virtually. That's it. Yeah, good.
Oh man.
Yeah.
This is gonna be great. This is gonna be great. I can't wait.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I think it's really going to be awesome, and I think that the buy-in from the creative community here has been fantastic.
Yes.
And again, it's thinking maybe a little bit outside the box of what makes sense. And leveraging everything that LA has to offer. So I think one of the things that I was interested in is doing like a film noir theme possibly, and then have like an author like Michael Conley come in. Haven't talked to him yet, don't know, but to have him judge, I think that would be amazing. And then maybe do a book signing as well. That's yeah. But
activities aside,
definitely different. Definitely different.
Yeah. Like we talked about diversity earlier. We're giving everyone a torso, AFOL, and then you're going to choose your hair, your head, your hands, and your feet.
Nice. Yeah,
so that way you look like you're it's a bespoke character experience. So your minifig, if you will, is going to look like you. and I think that's really important to me. We've
Yeah.
got a huge involvement with Women's Brick Initiative. We're
Mhm.
doing a massive quilt with them. So yeah, it's all about inclusion, really,
Right.
and I think that's lacking in
Yeah.
a lot of different places, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, Chip. No
Absolutely.
matter what your number is going to be for the weekend, you're winning, man. You win. You already won.
Oh, you're
Like,
very kind. It's awesome, and you guys are awesome. And if there's anything I can do for y'all in the future, please don't hesitate to reach out. Seriously. And Corey, I'll set you up with a virtual pass because I know that Mel's coming, so that way you can tune in
Yeah.
and not. And you,
I'll
we'll send you
bring
a
your
con-
bags for you, Corey. I won't leave you hanging.
I'm not asking you to do that because I don't want to have my heart broken like I did to you in Atlanta. So I ain't gonna actually
Oh
do
wait,
all that.
he didn't bring you back his stuff that he promised.
No.
He told me he was gonna be present. I thought he was there. I thought I had more time to get the stuff, but I didn't. I ran out of time. I do a lot at that show. I do workshops. I host the banquet. So the Friday we had a hockey game, and I
Chip,
was
he was
doing
at the hockey game with the owner of the BrickCon. So I don't fall for
Yeah,
that.
don't even.
You from
Yeah.
Jersey, man. You like you
Yeah.
You
And
from
also,
Jersey. We all from
Did
Jersey.
you end up at that
Don't-
famous place we
don't
talked about
fall for the New
earlier? I
Jersey
think you
scheme.
might have. Yeah.
Oh
But
man,
on that note about giving and what have you, we've got some phenomenal pieces that we're doing for our charity auction, live and silent. Great pieces from Billand. Boone signed some sets for me.
nice.
From
Thanks, man.
Australia, there's the koala. It's probably, I don't think it's they're calling it the koala night.
Mhm.
It's sold at Brickfest in Manchester for £300.
Wow.
It's crazy, but it's really cool though. And then they did the oversized minifigure
Mhm.
with they did their sticker on it for that Brickvention, which was awesome. So yeah, so they've got there's some really cool things that are going to be up for auction, and people bring things in as well for the silent auction. So I think all I'm going to say, Mel, make sure you got some credit on your credit card because I'm swiping.
Yeah, I got outbid the last time I was around you. I ain't gonna get that. I ain't gonna get outbid no more.
Yeah, there you go.
Man,
You guys know Stuart's retiring, or not retiring, but moving to a different position within Lego.
He
So who's got that Fabuland set signed?
Oh,
Who's got that other set signed? The duck and the pirate and some other things. I'm just saying. Now Corey's like, can I bid by phone? Yes, you can.
making it too easy for me.
There you go.
Okay, now they didn't get your bid, man. You lost that one. You lost.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, you lost to Mel.
You lost
So
it. But you
sorry.
lost to me. You lost to
Yeah,
me.
exactly. There you go. Yeah, but I've got I've got a con kit from every con last year, so that'll be a stack of things to bid on. And again, I think it's given back, and not to be too cheesy or what have you, but the star is not me, and it's not the convention. It's the people that'll be there, and the designers, and the AFOLs, and even the general public, because they're going to get so much out of it and enjoying it. And seeing what you can do with Lego, because after all, it's just bricks, right?
Yeah.
Pieces of plastic.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that's what I got for you guys. So again, Brick Centric, come and join us, and then Children's Hospital. This will be on our website after the show, and we'll be sending it out if you want one. But I think it turned out really well. This is Promotech did all this for me up in San Jose. Dan Keys is amazing.
Wow.
So kind of cool.
Yeah, those are great.
Yeah.
Especially that butterfly, the color, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
No, it's really cool. And he just captured it. And he sent me a picture. It was all, how you lay them all out when they print. And it was just amazing. It was incredible. So very cool.
That's awesome.